Okay, y'all. I just finished watching episode 6 of Invincible season 3. And this it's not funny, but okay, so the premise of this episode was basically this man who lost his niece and his sister when Mark and his dad were doing all that fighting in season 1. Terrible tragedy. They tore up Chicago. Thousands and thousands of people died. We know it. We understand it. But this man feels like there was no justice served, which I understand because it really kind of wasn't. And Mark did get off scot-free, but it wasn't Mark's fault. He was trying to protect the world from his daddy. His daddy was insane, trying to take over the world. But he blames Mark. He blames Invincible through and through, and he wants Invincible's head on the stake. And so he tried his best. He went to the attorney general. He went to all the lengths he could legally as a human. None of it worked. Then he started working for the GDA. That's where Cecil and them at, right? And he steals this proprietary technology that allows him to store energy because he is also a superpower individual, just low level. And so he steals these things, and his wife, come to find out, starts helping him put these things inside of him that will help him store enough energy to go toe-to-toe with Invincible. And so his big grand plan is to go become this supervillain named Powerplex, although he doesn't consider himself a villain. So he goes out trying to make a big show of everything. You know, he's not trying to hurt nobody, but he calling out Mark on the news like, Invincible, come out here and see me. I'm here. I'm ready for you. And Mark is out there bowling with Eve, with his friends and them for the birthday party, right? And Mark turned the TV off. Mark ain't hearing him. Mark wasn't studying him. And so Shapesmith go to fight him. And he's pissed. Which leads me to the video that I made about how every time he said Invincible name, they showed the title card. Hilarious. So he starts trying to get rid of Shapesmith because he wants Invincible so bad. He wants him so bad. He beats Shapesmith. Mark never shows up, so he flies away. He go back home. Oh man, he never showed up. Why wouldn't he show up? Why wouldn't he show up? It's over. GDA gonna come and get me. His wife talking about, oh no, it's not over. He gonna be at that memorial service tomorrow. So they show up to the memorial service. They trying to, pay their respects. He ruins that, crashes that. Invincible, I know you here. You gonna remember, but say their names. And so Marcus get ready to go fight him. And Eve was like, nah, boo. I got you, babe. Let me handle this. And so Eve go and put that work on him. And Eve subdues him. He pissed because he like, this man still ain't come. I keep getting everybody else but Invincible. So they capture him. He gets freed from the prison. He on his way to the penitentiary. He frees himself and goes back home. So look, Grace run out. I be trying to tell y'all, Grace will run out. The good Lord was trying to look out for him. Was like, listen, go home to your wife and your child, your infant child, your baby child. Go be a father. Go be a husband. But you too caught up on revenge. Y'all can't let that revenge hold you down like that. That hatred in his heart was his undoing. Because he go back home and he pissed off, dang near shocked the baby. He's so mad. And then his wife, she about as crazy. She more crazy than him. Because do you not know he was ready to give up? The GDA gonna find out that I stole the stuff. They gonna be here any minute. And instead of going out that way, do you not know what this crazy woman told him to do? It's not over yet. We got one more thing we can do. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what she did. This was her plan. This crazy woman, his wife, allowed him and told him to wrap her up and the baby, tie them up and get on the news and pretend like they hostages. So when I say he crazy, and he was really going through grief, unresolved grief, let me throw that in there. It was really unresolved grief and trauma. But for the purposes of the show, he done lost his mind and she done lost it with him. Because why on earth would you allow him to tie you up and the baby and pretend like y'all hostages? That didn't make a bit of sense. And then it get worse because Mark does come. And then this time he show up. He like, yo, you ain't supposed to kill no innocent woman and child. So Mark showed up to fight him. And Mark is like trying to play, hold him off. Because he know how his powers work. The more you hit him, the more power he get. So Mark trying to save them. Mark throw him aside and try to go save her. And this silly woman spit on Mark. I hate you. And spit on him. And he trying to save you. And so he gets Powerplex. Scott get the jump on Mark, Invincible, and just start going crazy and shocking, just starts unleashing all this power. It wasn't funny. It's not funny, but the picture, hold on. This man and barbecued him. His family. He wasn't paying attention. He really so much power. They was still tied up because sister right here, she deserved to get burned up. She deserved to be a crisp because Mark tried to save them and she spit in his face. This poor baby Jack didn't deserve that. And now they barbecued and crispified and gone. Gone to meet the... Like, I can't believe they did. Look at this, how they got that poor baby. Her fried. Died and laid to the side. It's her fault. They are here because of her. Her silly self. And I just cannot believe she would even think to sit there and let that happen and involve the baby. And so I just had to, when I saw that, I said, oh yes, I got to make a little video. I was going to try to be quick. Didn't happen. But anyway, so he done killed his family, y'all. It started off trying to get justice for his niece and sister, and he ended up killing the wife and son. And do you not know, once they finally captured him, and Invincible apologizes to him like, yeah, I'm sorry. And sorry, we know sorry won't ever bring nobody back. It won't heal the grief. It won't do any of that. But this man had the nerve to say, my sister, my niece, my wife, and my kid, they all dead, and thousands of people, it's all your fault. Huh? No, the other people, he played a part in it. But your wife and kid, that was all you and your silly wife. That's it. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I had to say something about this because this episode had me going through it. It was hilarious, but also the therapist in me was like, I see these points. I see what's going on. I see the help that he need. I see what the issue is, but because it's an anime and it's Invincible, y'all know how Invincible is. But yeah, insane episode. If y'all not watching this show, I gotta give it up to him. This was a great episode.